but delicious. I just feel like everybody's looking at me because it's so messy.
I could not believe how big that sandwich was when you got it.
Don't judge.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
And we're continuing our series from our Disney World trip back from October 2018, reviewing some things that we did along the way. And
this one hurts.
Why does this one hurt?
Because I miss it a lot.
It's so good. I really didn't think it was going to be as good as we thought it was going to be. Chicken Guy.
It exceeded all of our expectations.
Is a hidden gem at Disney Springs right now. And Disney World for that matter. Mainly because of quality of food, experience, and price. And we're going to get into all of those in just a second. So we have to start right at the beginning here. We had planned to go to this one. We just didn't know when we were going to go to it. We ended up going, I think it was about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. So it was already kind of dusk.
Closer to 7.
So we went, and you have to go outside of the building to get in line, which the line was out the door. Yeah. I mean, literally.
Well, because it's such a small inside restaurant, you know, fire codes and everything, they can only let a few people inside at a time. So yeah, you wait outside. So if it's super hot or raining, just beware. Or super cold. It does get cold
sometimes. They had umbrellas, didn't they, have up there in line?
Yeah, but they wouldn't block the rain.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's interesting where it's located. It's right next to Planet Hollywood, which Guy Fieri now owns and operates.
Yeah.
And which we haven't been back since he took it over. We need to go do that one as well. So this is like a little section they took out of like the side.
And when we say little, we mean little.
And so you're thinking it was like, well, they just tried to shove another thing in here, and so it's probably not going to be that good. But here's the thing. At Disney Springs, they need more quick service options, especially ones
especially on that end of Disney Springs.
Especially ones that are better prices relatively to what you normally spend at Disney World. And this one, if you do it right, like we did, you're going to get out of there feeling pretty good about how much you spent because of the quality.
This was like Chick-fil-A prices.
It's a little bit more expensive, but relatively. It's Chick-fil-A prices for the whole, for Disney.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I guess the sandwich is just the sandwich.
So you wait in line with the menu outside. It's kind of a cool ambiance. They've got outside seating that you can go into as well. You're right in the hub of like where everybody's walking around and stuff. So if you like that type of atmosphere, it's prime for you. Then
Kyle does.
I like that kind of stuff. However, it was hot that night, and we thankfully found a table inside. So you wait in line until an attendant says, okay, you can now go move on to the next line.
To the inside line.
Where you can go inside. Everything's bright and colorful. It's especially something that you think Guy Fieri would put together because
it's a lot of red and orange.
It reflects his personality. And so obviously there's bunches of chickens with his type of hair in there and,
and
stuff
crazy
like
sunglasses.
That. The menu and all the sauces are listed on the wall. That was like, I kept, oh my gosh.
So they list all, because there's 22 sauces? Is that correct?
When we were there, yes, there were 22 sauces.
How many are there
I think there's currently still, but it seems to me like they're setting it up to add more or take some away.
Yes, because there were some empty spots.
Right.
But the list of sauces, it's not just the name. It literally lists what's in the sauce so you know what sauce.
See, that's the good thing too, especially I think they have to do that for allergies, but they also have to do that just people who don't want to have a particular substance in their sauce, you know.
Or there are some sauces like donkey sauce. I would have never known what donkey sauce was had I not seen.
Just trust the guy, just trust him.
Okay.
So you get in line, you order, we're going to go through the menu now, and you can kind of talk about, what we got, but obviously some of your other options as well. There is inside seating like we talked about, but very minimal.
Very limited. It was just kind of a fluke that there was a table and we just took it.
Right next to the refillable drink machine. That's the other thing too, is refillable drinks in Disney World.
That's true. Why is that not a thing?
Because they want you to spend more money.
That is so selfish, Disney. That bothers me.
I did not say that.
I'm okay being the negative one and the realistic one. Realistic Rita. You can just call me that.
All right, I've got our receipt, and it's listed a little bit differently here, but if I recall, we got a sandwich and a chicken tender thing right there.
I got the CG Classic, which is a sandwich. It's 2 chicken tenders. I got them fried because I wasn't trying to be healthy.
I got them fried too, didn't I?
Yeah, but we ain't talking about you
right
now.
Oh, excuse me.
Then it came with lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, cheddar, and their special sauce on top of it.
What do you think about it?
It was the messiest sandwich you've ever eaten in your entire life. Please do not go on a date and eat this. If I was not with my husband, I was like so embarrassed. Like literally, I would take a bite and I would have sauce dripping down my arms. It was so delicious, but like you would have to like pick it up, take a bite, and clean your hands immediately. It was so disgustingly messy, but it was honestly hands down the best chicken sandwich I've ever had.
It's very good.
Ever.
I'll move on to mine in a second, but it's relatively the same thing, talking about the chicken tenders. But the chicken tenders they're not small. They're like large and flattened.
I was going to say, they're pounded out. They're flattened, breaded chicken. So they're thin, but really big.
And so the breading on the fry is like, it's flaky. Perfect. But at the same time, it's not like they just tried to flake it to make it look better. It's just like it stays on there, and then when it crunches in your mouth, it is so good.
It was perfect. Like, it wasn't too much breading.
Not too much grease.
It was not too much grease, and the chicken wasn't too big. I hate a chicken sandwich where, like, the chicken is so chunky, you're a little concerned that the middle's not cooked. And, then to get the middle cooked, you have to get the outside really dark. No. This was perfect. And it's a benefit of their restaurant because then you can cook it really quickly. Yeah. And there's a crap ton of people there. So that works out.
So I got, on the other hand, a combo, a 3 tenders combo. And I was worried that I wouldn't have enough to eat. But here's the difference. Instead of us both getting some fries, we kind of looked when we were coming in to see the amount of fries you get. And it's quite a bit.
Huge.
So I got the combo with the fries and a drink. And we shared. And so my total for mine was $11.49 for the whole combo. That gets you drink, fries, and the 3 chicken tenders, which are normally just $5.99 a piece. You can upgrade and go to 5 chicken tenders for only $7.99, which is still a pretty good deal if you're that hungry. But for us, her to get the sandwich by herself, me to get the drink and the fries, and we shared all that, we were full.
And so with the tenders, you get to pick 2 sauces for free.
I forgot about that.
So if you get your sauces a la carte, maybe... if you don't get them with anything, I think they're 50 cents a sauce. Yeah. So go with the 2 sauces that you get for free.
Yeah, and the 2 sauces that we tried, I think were, at least for me, teriyaki and honey mustard.
Yes, and then the sauce guy.
The sauce guy.
So we didn't know this was going to happen, so we thought those were the only 2 we were going to get, right. And I had enough special sauce for my sandwich dipped onto my plate that I could dip my fries in it. But the sauce guy comes around, and he's literally got a...
it's like a satchel type thing? Is
it's like a sash.
Sash and a satchel. Because he whips it out like he's a gunslinger.
He does. And he's like, I have this many sauces. And had 10 sauces. Right. He's like, what would you like?
And I do recall that we got ours a little bit later than they normally, they took a little bit longer. And so I think they made a note of that, and they came over to us and said, hey, we noticed you just came out a little bit longer. What other sauces can we give you on the house? And we were like, oh, okay. Well, let's give it some special sauce. Let's do some donkey sauce. And that was it. That's the only 4 we tried, right? So
the other ones he had in his sash thing were really spicy. We're not big spicy people.
Don't lump me in with you. I'm spicy.
Okay, well, we didn't choose any of those. So
fries.
I was about to say, let's talk about
those fries, though.
We've been back for 2 months? From Disney, we talk about those fries at least once a week.
What wins me over with fries is the seasoning. Yes. And the seasoning on this is I think they call it their signature. Let me see if I can scroll down here and what they call it. Their signature fry seasoning. And it's just, there's a reason I like Zaxby's so much is because of the seasoning on their fries. And this came pretty close to taking the cake.
There was a minute where we considered getting the mac and cheese instead of fries. I am so glad we didn't.
It looked good, but not as good as those fries were.
Yeah, there was something about it that just looked a little off. Those fries, I mean, we were stuffed out of our minds. We were so full, and we didn't leave one French fry. It was those fries, they were really thin, they were crispy, they had that great seasoning on them. They didn't have that mush in the middle of fries that I don't like. Right. They were awesome.
So,
awesome.
Just to recap what we did, and then we're going to kind of go through some of the other menu items before we wrap up here. We got the Chicken Guy Classic sandwich for Jessica, and then I got the combo with 3 tenders that gets you a drink, refillable, and a fries, and it was plenty. I eat a lot. You didn't feel overly full, but you felt full. We would do that again. That's a great deal. Yeah. So I'll save the price for the end. Let's talk about some of the other stuff that you can get here. You
might as well share it since you already told what we got.
So let me go back to my notes. I had it listed out here, broken down for you guys. So the Chicken Guy Classic was $6.49. The Chicken Guy Chicken Tenders combo was $11.49. Drink, fries, and tenders.
And because they had a refillable drink, we just got one and shared it.
Yep. Subtotal was $17.98 with tax $19.15. You cannot get a meal at Disney World for 2 people under $20. This is a good value.
You're right, but I was way wrong. It's definitely more expensive than Chick-fil-A.
I was like,
sorry. For some reason in my head, I was thinking that the $6.49 was the combo price. Yeah. No, $6.49 is just the sandwich price.
But still, for Disney, a good price, especially if you want to take a break away from the parks and get you some just good old fried chicken.
And especially because we could save $3 on a drink for me,
right?
Because they had refillable ones we just shared.
Yeah, it was a great.
If you're with somebody that you don't mind sharing spit with, it's all right.
A couple other things you can get. You can get your chicken tenders grilled, which I want to try sometime, but that fry is just so good.
That fried chicken is so good.
Couple other sandwiches, the Sauce Boss, the Bourbon Brown Sugar Barbecue.
Wait, pause. Let's talk about the Sauce Boss real quick. Because remember how I'm telling you how messy my sandwich was with one sauce on it? The Sauce Boss has 2 sauces on it. So literally it would be sauce soup. Like, I can't even imagine how disgustingly messy but delicious that sandwich would be.
Yeah. So you've also got the Big Bite BLAT, which is just too much
Almost
there.
got that. Bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato.
The Southwest, and then you can add anything into a combo as well there too. We already talked about the 3 tender and 5 tender options. You can do salads, but you're at Chicken
Why
Guy.
would
We're
you?
not even talking about them.
Okay,
it's
go
there
ahead,
if you
nerds.
want it. Hey. Other sides that you can get besides the fries, but why would you want to get something besides though? American Slaw, fried pickle chips.
Yes.
Mac Daddy mac and cheese, and then loaded.
Now, this sounds really good. Smothered in SMC, super melty cheese. I'm trying to read.
Excuse me there.
Chopped grilled chicken, bacon, and green onions. So you could almost get that as a meal.
Yeah.
So
it looks pretty good there. Obviously, you got some kids options and stuff like there, and then some desserts if you want it, but nobody's really coming there for that.
Yeah, so they have they're called Flavortown frozen treats, a triple double mint. These all kind of sounded weird, like milkshakes, and then a cinnamon apple milkshake with Apple Jacks and Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal on top. I love milkshakes. I would die on a sword for a milkshake, but
So that is your menu very quickly here. Let's go over to some of the sauces. We already talked about the 4 we got. You can do Guy's Favorites, which list special sauce.
Yes.
Donkey sauce.
Yes.
Chipotle ranch.
Oh, I bet that's so good.
Maybe. Ranchero. Curry mayo. Wasabi honey. I don't know that I would like wasabi, but I kind of want to try it just because of the honey factor in it. Cumin. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Cumin lime mojo. And then you've got the classics, which is bourbon brown sugar barbecue. Buffalo, blue cheese, buttermilk ranch, lemon pepper, yes.
So good.
Yes. Honey mustard was
Your
so
favorite?
good. Teriyaki was
really good.
A garlic parmesan.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sweet and sour.
I would try that one too.
Yeah.
Anything honey based. Avocado crema, is that how you said that?
Avocado crema.
Avocado crema.
Hot
and spicy. We don't really venture here, but the one I want to try is the Nashville hot honey.
See, I think I can handle this because it's got the honey in it to kind of cut some of the spice.
Right.
Maybe.
Then they've got peri peri, habanero hot sauce, spicy mayo. No, thank you. I don't like mayo. But sweet sriracha barbecue, yes, please.
Probably.
So right now, a total of 22 sauces that you can try from. We have so many more to try ourselves. When we go back, we will definitely be there. So we have some things to do here. We need to rate it. But first, I noticed that they put little jokes on your receipt for you.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense to me, but I'm going to see if it makes sense to Jessica.
Okay.
So Jessica, what do you get if you cross a chicken with cement mix? Cement mix.
Paved poultry?
A brick layer. I don't get it.
A brick
I feel like I'm just going right over my head.
layer.
Any idea what that means? No?
Nope. But I guarantee you that somebody on here is going to tell us y'all are idiots.
Yes, I'm sure.
I mean, I understand that, what do you get if you cross a chicken?
I don't know. I think we'll just have to let you guys figure it out in the comments section
Please,
for us.
we're really not idiots in real life, so just be kind.
But again, our total was 19.15. Let's rate the whole thing, Jessica, on a scale of 1 to 5 donkey sauces.
Okay.
Because we like to do weird things like that for rating systems.
And donkey sauce is our favorite sauce.
How many sauces would you give it?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 for me as well. You need to go to Chicken Guy in Disney Springs.
Literally just looking at these pictures right now, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I am starving.
I love it. So good.
So good.
So
good.
we want to know from you guys in the comments section now, have you ever been to Chicken Guy? If you have, what's your favorite thing to eat there? And most of all, even if you haven't been, you can go and look at some of these sauces we talked about. Tell me in there, what is your favorite sauce? Let us know all of that stuff in the comments section below. what else should they do?
If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
That's all we have for you in this edition of Eye to Eye, but until we assemble again,
may the Force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
That was your cue. Jeez, come on!
Thought we could just move past the fact that my voice cracked, but no.
That wasn't what I was like. You smacked yourself on this. It's coming up! I feel like I talked too loud, too fast.
You need to talk louder.
Hey, everybody!
Whoa.